Good evening, everyone. Welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep. My name is Navin, and today we will be taking you through last lap to IIFT Logical Reasoning Part 3. So, the weightage of, logical reasoning in IIFT and SNAP, they come under the area of reasoning. The sub area is logical and analytical reasoning. And in IIFT, it's around 15 to 20% of the total paper. Okay. And the total number of questions in IIFT, it varies somewhere from 100 to 114. So it's not a fixed set of number of questions, right? In SNAP, it is 1/3 of the total paper. So let's look at few sets, okay? And let's solve them and get better at it. So practice set 1. Based on the information, answer the questions that follow. A spy needs to send a coded message to his detective agency office. He has to compile the message using 12 code words: eager, lessons, large, impact, rainbow, lamps, luck, garden, drizzling, ideas, games, and largest. The spy compiles the coded message and delivers it to the detective agency office in the form of a 4x3 matrix, where each coded word is allocated a position in the matrix. So since there are 12 words, so a matrix of 4x3 will, very properly accommodate it. The notation 1x2 represents row 1 and column 2. So the first number in A cross B, A will represent row and B will represent column. The following hints are given to compile the coded message. The words in third row, first column, and 2 words, 1 column have an equal number of letters. The word lamps is to the immediate left of impact, and large is immediately above lamps. The word 1x2 is longer than the word, and so on and so forth. So the first step is, what should be the representation? How should we proceed? So obviously we are supposed to draw a matrix of 4 rows and 3 columns. And then we will try to fill those 12 words in that particular matrix using the additional information or the hints given to us, right? So after doing the analysis of data, so this is what we have overall. So everything is over here. So I'll give you guys like 5-7 minutes. Go ahead, solve it. Hi everyone. Divya, it's of the same level. IIFT marks are at the same level. So try. And everyone who is present, make sure that you like. And if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, make sure that you subscribe. That's all we want, right? Okay. 5 to 7 minutes. Definitely do let me know in the chat when you are done. People who are watching this, and if you want to, write in the chat, or if you want to, ask queries, please do subscribe, because the chat is subscriber only mode right now. So all you have to do is subscribe, right? It doesn't cost anything. And then you can go ahead and ask whatever questions you have. Or you can answer whenever there is some question that will come up. Shall we? Okay. So if you read the additional information, there is something called odd number of letters and equal number of letters. To make it easier, every time we do not have to calculate, let's write down the number of letters every word has. So eager is a 5-letter word, lessons is a 7-letter word, large is a 5-letter word, impact is a 6-letter word, rainbow is a 7-letter word, lamps 5-letter, luck 4, garden 6, drizzling is a 9-letter word, ideas is a 5-letter word, games is a 5-letter word, and largest is a 7-letter word. Right? So the largest number of letters we have is in drizzling, and we have we have more odd number letters words than even number letter words. Now we will start from that statement, which is going to give us something definite, right? So the words in 3x1, that's in third row and first column, and second row and first column. So these two have equal number of words. Okay. So if I say equal number of letters. So we have N and N. If these are N and N, they can be 5, 5, they can be 6, 6, they can be 7, 7, they can't be 4 or 9, right? Because we do not have any pairing that we can do with 4 and 9. But 5, 6, and 7, we do have pairs for those. Okay. Really don't know what to put. We'll leave it as such. The word lamps is to the immediate left of impact. So if I talk about lamp and impact, so we have lamps and then we have impact, and largest is immediately above lamps. So largest is the word which is immediately above lamps. So this is how the order should be for these three words, right? So that is pretty sure that largest and lamps cannot be in the third column because impact will go beyond the matrix, right? And impact can't be in the first column because then largest and lamps will go beyond the matrix. Okay, so we know this, we have done this. Now, the word in first row and second column, that is the number of letters in first row and second column is more than the number of letters in, so if I say there are A letters here, then the number of letters in fourth row and third column, so this is going to be less than those. So this cannot be 9, right? Okay. Because if this is 9, then the number of letters in sorry, this is first row and second column. First row and second column is this. So this can't be 9-letter word, as in we cannot put drizzling here, because if this is a drizzling, we do not have more than 9-letter word. Still, we don't know what to do, पर हम लोगों ने कुछ तो प्लेस कर दिया है, तो ये तीनों पे. The word games is separated from rainbow horizontally by only one word, lesson, right? So the next is games and rainbow. They are separated by the word lesson. So we have lesson and then we have rainbow. We don't know that if this is games or if this is rainbow, because it simply says they are moved around, right? So we can very much be sure that this games, lesson and rainbow, this will occupy an entire row. It could be any one of these 4 rows, right? And accordingly, largest and lamps will occupy the first column or the second column accordingly, right? So this is one entire row. इसको ऐसे copy paste करेंगे हम. There is nothing common in these, right? Next statement. Drizzling is in the third column of the second row. So this is where we will have drizzling. And the word immediately below has an odd number of letters. So it will have odd number of letters. Okay? Now, if you look at rainbow, this has a 7-letter word and so does games. So it could be, rainbow, lesson, games, or games, lesson, rainbow. It could be this, right? We are pretty sure that games, rainbow and lesson will not be here. Okay. अब अगर थोड़ा सा ध्यान दोगे, so if I look at this particular row, can it be in the beginning? Yes. Right? It is very much possible that this word is in the beginning. Okay. If this word is in the beginning, then lesson is a 6-letter word. We need less than 6-letter word. It could be any of the other words. It could be large or lamps, कोई भी आ सकता है. Now, can this row be in the second row? No, drizzling has already occupied this. We can't have it here. Can this be third? Yes. Can this be fourth? No. It can't be, it can be fourth in one case and it can't be. Suppose rainbow comes as the third column word. Then if rainbow is a 7-letter word, then at the first row, second column, we need more than 7-letter. More than 7-letter word, we have only one word, which is drizzling. That has already taken its position. So rainbow नहीं आएगा last में. अगर rainbow इधर आ गया, तो ये possible नहीं है. But if games is here, we can definitely have games as a 5-letter word. So we can have a 6-letter or 7-letter word in the first row, second column, right? So as we can see, this row can go in the first position, in the third one and the fourth one. अभी सब में जा सकते हैं. Next statement is ideas and garden are in the same row and ideas is to the right of garden. So we have garden over here and we have got ideas. अब ये garden और ideas का जो sequence है, they may be immediately right, left of each other, as immediate side by side of each other, or they may be, after a gap of one cell. Very much possible. पर sequence ऐसे ही है, garden to ideas होगा. ठीक है? Next it says luck is not in the same row or column as large. So large अभी तक हमारे पास है नहीं. So we are supposed to fill this up. Is it lessons as per the general statement? Is it lessons or lesson? I believe it was lessons. Lessons. Okay. ठीक है. अब how to fill this? अब शुरू करना पड़ेगा कहीं से. Okay. One thing is pretty sure that largest, lamps and impact, they cannot be placed here, because largest and lamps, they both are going to have the same number of, they're supposed to have same number of letters, but they don't have same number of letters. right? So largest lamps will not come here. They may come as the first and second row of the first column, or they may come as third and fourth, या फिर middle column में. It can't go beyond that. Okay. So ये largest का places है. Okay. So what else do we have? It's largest, right? We have large and largest both of the words, both as in both words are here. Okay, the word games is separated. The word in 1x2 is longer than the word in 4x3. We will have to start at some place. किसी एक जगह से तो शुरू करना पड़ेगा, right? So we can be pretty sure that we will start with largest lamps and impact, ये वाला sequence. Let's place it over here. Let's start from here. Okay, so we have largest, we have lamps, and we have impact. So right now we are done with the word drizzling. We are done with the word impact. We are done with the word largest. We are done with the word lamps. ये हो गया. Now, जैसे ही इधर lamps आ गया, तो we are supposed to have same 5-letter word. So we can have ideas or games in the third row, right? If games come in the third row, this is very much possible, right? Because we will have games, lesson, and rainbow is going to be odd, that we are aware of, right? तो अब इसको इधर place कर देते हैं. Why have I put games here? Because rainbow cannot come here. We need to have same number of letters. Lamps and games, they both have 5-letter words. ठीक है? So अभी बस try कर रहे हैं. ये वर्कआउट हो गया. Then we'll look at the questions. If the questions are like, if this happens, then what happens? Then it means we'll have to also deal with more possibilities. नहीं पता है. So if you look at the questions, sum of letters of which row is 20, which word is represented in 1x3. These are definite ones. So we're not going to have cases, most probably, right? तो इसको fill करते हैं. Okay, once this is done, so we are done with this part, we are done with this part. Let's strike out whatever we have done. We are done with games, we are done with lessons, we are done with rainbow. Okay, then we have got garden and ideas. Now, garden and ideas can come at any of these places that we have. And we know that luck is not in the same row or column as the large. So where should I put large? Suppose if I put large here, so same row and same column, we cannot have luck. So luck will go at any of these two places. If I put large here, तो luck इधर दोनों जगह आएगा. If I put large here, then luck can go at any of these two places. Large इधर रखेंगे तो ये. So depending upon where large is, luck will go at two possible places, right? ठीक है. We also need to put in garden and ideas. Suppose if I put garden and ideas here, then comes in large. Large कहीं भी जाएगा, luck will remain in the same row. So I can't put garden and ideas there. है ना? ठीक है. Now if I put garden and ideas here, if I put garden and ideas here, then large will go here. If large goes here, then luck goes here. But if large and luck, they are placed like this, the number of letters of luck is actually less. हमें ज़्यादा चाहिए. तो garden and ideas ऐसे भी नहीं जा सकते. Okay. Next is what if we put garden here and ideas here, right? Then large can go at any of these two places, but ideas is actually a 5-letter word and large is also a 5-letter word. तो large को इधर ही जाना पड़ेगा. There is no other place large can go. Luck को इधर ही आना पड़ेगा. And once we are done with that, the last letter that we are left with is eager. This is also a 5-letter word. ये भी एक problem हो जाएगा. Because if I put eager over here, 5-letter word, it will not make sense. Okay, so garden and ideas, they cannot come here. Next is, what if we put garden here and ideas here? If we do this, since it's a 5-letter word, so we will have luck should not be in the same row or column as large. So we will be putting, if I put large here, तो luck इधर होगा. If I put large here, तो luck will go here. In either case, eager will again come here. So it means garden and ideas have no place to be, right? तो हम लोग ideas is a 5-letter word and eager is also a 5-letter word. ठीक है? तो हम ये भी नहीं प्लेस कर सकते. तो एक ही केस बनता है. We can have garden here, we can have ideas here. Done with this, we will put large over here और luck को इधर ले जाते हैं. Because all the words that we have, garden एक side है 6-letter word, then we have 5-letter words and then we have luck which is a 4-letter word. So we have to consider two things. Less number of letters and luck should not be in the same row and column as large. So when this happens, ये pattern निकल कर आता है. So we will have to verify if everything is fine. If everything is not fine as per the given statements, then that means largest and lamps, the place where we began with, we will have to bring them in the 3rd row and the 4th row and then redo everything, right? So the typical IIFT set that we actually go through. अच्छा, luck और large interchange होना चाहिए ना, क्योंकि ये ज़्यादा है और ये कम है. So large should go there and luck should come here. अभी ठीक है ये. Lesser number of letters. So first statement says the word in 3x1 and 2x1 have an equal number of letters. So 5-letter word, 5-letter word. Perfect. The word lamps is to the immediate left of impact. Yes. And largest is immediately above lamps. Yes. The word in first row and second column is longer than the word in first row and third column. Luck and large. Yes. The word games is separated from rainbow horizontally by only one word, which is lesson. Yes. Drizzling is in the third column of the second row. Second row, third column. And the word immediately below has an odd number of letters. Rainbow has 7 letters. Yes. Ideas and garden are in the same row. And ideas is to the right of garden. Yes. Luck is not in the same row or the column as large. Yes. Everything is fine. Right? Yashvir, you need, the good score is anything beyond 245 is a good score. So 243, 244, 245 में debate है ना, जब तक वो result out नहीं होगा, as a result, as in not your score, but when the cutoffs are not declared and the students are not called in, nobody will know. So it's better to have more than 245. So the sum of letters in which row is 20? So largest is a 6-letter word, lamps is a 5-letter word, games is a 5-letter word, and garden is a 6-letter word. This is definitely more than 20. अच्छा, रो की बात कर रहे हैं. So this is 6, 5 and 5. This is not 20. So first तो नहीं है. This is 5, 6 and this is 9. So 5 plus 6 plus 9 is 20. So this is our second row. The sum of letters is 20. Which word is represented in first row and third column? First row and third column was eager, right? Eager था. first row and third column. Eager? Which of the following are placed diagonally in the matrix? So largest and games. Largest and games. No, they are not diagonal. Largest and large. No, they are not diagonal. Impact and eager. Yes, they are diagonal. Drizzling and lamps, of course, they will not be diagonal. Impact and eager. So जो टाइम लगता वो केवल बस वैसे करना, जय माता दी करके you will have to start from some place. So obviously you normally start from the top. So I started from top as largest and it gave me the answer. If it had not, तो बहुत irritation होती. Had to erase everything and redo it. Now since we are doing it for the first time and अभी अपन time आराम से कर रहे हैं, तो we can erase and redo it. But if there's such a set is there in the exam where you think that if this is not going to work out, then I'll have to check the other case. और पहला केस जब ट्राई कर रहे हो और वो वर्कआउट नहीं होता है, सो लीव इट फॉर द टाइम बिंग. ओके, क्योंकि सेकंड केस कर रहे हो. व्हेन यू आर सॉल्विंग सेकंड केस, देन यू विल रियलाइज कि शायद और केसेस भी हैं. सो डोंट वेस्ट योर टाइम ऑन दैट अ लॉट. ओके, लेट्स लुक एट प्रैक्टिस सेट 2 नाउ. It's good, Divya. So study the following information carefully and answer the question. Each of the 5 people A, B, C, D and E own a different brand of car among Koda, Dens, Fiera, Duke and Nissan. And the colors of these cars are red, green, black, white and pink. Not necessarily in that order. No 2 cars are of the same color. It is also known that A's car is not black and it is not dense. B's car is green and it is not Koda. C's car is not white and it is not Duke, and so on and so forth. So, how should we solve this? क्या करना चाहिए? क्या होगा best approach to solve this? Anyone? Since there are only 5 people, so you do not have to really draw a matrix. I mean, you can draw a matrix wherein you are going to put tick and crosses where, a particular association is negated. He doesn't have this particular car, so udhar cross put karne ka. Since there are 5, so a table will do, right? In the table, if you can read the additional statements, it starts with people's name. सबसे ज़्यादा information यही है. So we will fill this up, A, B, C, D, E. Okay, ऐसे नाम दे देंगे अपन. And then we will be putting the color of the car and then the brand of the car. Color and brand, they can be interchangeable, right? और उसके बाद whenever it says a particular color is not there, suppose A's car is not black, तो black को cross करेंगे. Initials are different, right? R, G, B, W and P. So केवल B लिखना है. We don't need to write the entire word black. For brand, we may have to write the initials because we have 3 brands that start with D. ठीक है? आप उसको वो कर सकते हो कि actual नाम से कर लो, Benz, Duke, Nissan, इसको Fiera रहने दो. Now the initials are different, right? Then you can go back later on and wherever you see B, it means Denz, not Benz. And whenever you see N, it's not Nissan but Nissan. बाकी अब initials new हो गए. So you can change the initials so that you don't have to write the entire words. ठीक है? Exam में बहुत फर्क पड़ जाता है. Right? This is how we are going to solve this. This is the right interpretation. Excuse me. So the analysis of data. There are 5 people. The cars are these. So I'll be taking this as Benz and this as Nissan so that the initials are different and the colors are R, G, B, W and P. I'll give you guys 5 minutes to 7 minutes. Go ahead, solve this. Then we can discuss. Yes or no? I can. Sonu, this subscription is for YouTube since you are on the app right now because we are, streaming on YouTube and on our app parallelly. So of course you can't subscribe, right? You can give the feedback after the session is done. If you are watching it on YouTube, you can subscribe. चलो खत्म करो इसको जल्दी. वेरी इजी सेट. It's better to start from those statements that gives you something concrete. This is second statement. B's car is green. Something is fixed now. Right. Then if those, definite statements or information doesn't yield anything, then we will go with the negations. ये कलर नहीं, वो कलर नहीं, ऐसा नहीं, वैसा नहीं. ठीक है. So I will read this as Benz. I'll read this as Nissan. और कहीं है? Let me know when you are done. Divya, of course. We are only solving the sets that you can expect, the types that you can expect. And since there are a lot of different types, you shouldn't memorize. You should only look at the process. We read, we understand, we represent, then we go through the additional information. We don't start from the first statement itself. We read, but we only start with the statement that gives us something definite. Okay, so here it goes. A's car is not black and it is not Benz. Abhi rehne dete hain. Or you can straight away, write it down. So A's car is not black in color and it is not Benz. B's car is green. So green likh diya. If this is green, so you can't have A's car as green as well. Ye bhi nahi possible. And it is not Koda. So this can't be Koda. C's car is not white. C's car is not white as well as not green. दोनों नहीं है. And it is not Duke. So Duke भी नहीं है. D's car is Nissan. So we will put N over here. The moment I put N over here means you can't have N in ABC as well. Right? And it is not pink. So this is not pink. Right? E's car is not red. E's car is not red. So this can't be red or green. And it is a Fiera. So ye Fiera. That means A's car is not B, N or F because N and F are taken. It can't be B. Next, it says Duke is white in color. So we are pretty sure this can't be Duke because this is not white in color, right? So if this is Duke, then this is going to be white. Right? And this can't be Duke, so this has to be, this can't be Koda, it can't be Duke, so this has to be Benz. If this is going to be Benz, this is going to be Koda. What if this is not Duke? What if the other one is a Duke, right? So we are going to have the abhi cases wala type lag raha hai. And Koda is not red in color, right? Just like the previous scenario, B's car is green. Yahan G likha hua tha. Just like in the previous scenario, there are possibilities, right? There are two possibilities that Duke can be with A or B. किसी एक जगह से शुरू करना पड़ेगा. And coda is not red in color. This is the limiting condition. Apart from, of course, the conditions that we have written. If there is a contradiction, it means from wherever we started, it will not make sense. तो किधर एक तरफ से वही है, जय माता दी करके शुरू करना पड़ेगा. राइट? डर गए, इधर ही सोच रहे हो कि अब क्या करें, तो it will become very difficult. So straight away, start from some place. So let's say A's car is Duke. I'm using yellow for the new information, so it's easier for me to erase. If this is Duke and this can't be coda, this can't be Duke, this can't be N, this can't be F. So जो बचता है यहाँ पर आने के लिए, this can be only B. And if this is only B, this is going to be K. This is the order. Okay. Next, this turns out to be white. Right? This is white, this is green. Now, it says coda is not red in color. So this can't be red, this can't be white, this can't be green. So it's going to be pink or black. कोई एक होगा. Okay. Now, this can't be pink, this can't be white, this can't be green. So it could be black or a red. And this can't be a red. So it can be a pink, blue, depending upon what is asked. So let's do one thing. Let's look at the question. What is asked? How many people, brand and color can be uniquely determined? Whose car is white in color? Who among the following owns a black colored car? So you can see that there are cases, as in ये भी हो सकता है, वो भी हो सकता है, दो possibilities है. So whatever we are doing so far, this looks just fine. ये workout कर रहा, right? This is one scenario. So I'm going to erase this. और दूसरा वाला try करते हैं. If that is also going to be true, so we'll have to make two tables, right? So we started with Duke being with A. Duke को अब इधर लेकर आते हैं. Now if this is Duke, this can't be Duke, this can't be N, this can't be F, so this is B. And if this is B, this is going to be K. D is white in color. ये तो हो ही नहीं सकता. D के सामने तो green है. So it means we'll have to go back to the previous scenario, right? So this is where Duke is going to be, and this is where K is going to be, this is where B is going to be. Now Duke is going to be white in color, K is not red in color, this is not green in color, so this is going to be blue or pink, and this is going to be blue or red accordingly, and this is going to be blue or pink. As in, if this is blue, this one is red and this one is pink. ठीक है, इसको ऐसे लिख लेते हैं. अगर ये blue है तो ये red होगा and ये pink होगा. And if this one is pink, then this one is going to be red and this one is going to be blue. ओके अच्छा, रेड ये पिंक है, रेड है, ब्लू है, ब्लू है, रेड है, पिंक है. सो कैन वी से कि डी का जो ये कलर है, दिस इज डेफिनेटली रेड नो मैटर विच सिनेरियो वी आर डीलिंग विथ. ये आ रहा है दोनों केसेस में. इट्स ओनली ब्लू पिंक एंड पिंक ब्लू दैट वी हैव टू शफल बिटवीन, राइट? ठीक है. सो फाइन, दिस इज व्हाट वी हैव. So for how many people the brand and color of the cars can be uniquely determined? If you remember, out of 5, 2 का combo चल रहा है. So remaining 3 people, right? Okay. Whose car is white in color? So white in color is A का. Who among the following owns a black colored car? तो B किधर है? If you remember, B was in 2 cases. It was the 3rd guy and the 5th guy. It was C or E, right? Black could be here at C or E. And the third practice set. हाँ ब्लू नहीं ब्लैक, सॉरी ब्लू नहीं ब्लैक, वो गलती से मेरे मुंह से वो ब्लू निकल गया. B here stands for black, not blue. Third set. So 240 customers in a food court were surveyed to find out whether they like the food items pizza, burger and ice cream. The following information is known about the customers. The ratio of the number of customers who like pizza to those who don't like pizza is 3:5. The number of customers who like at least 2 food items is 120. 40 customers like ice cream and exactly one other food item. 70 customers like all the 3 food items or none of the food items. The ratio of the number of customers who like only burger to those who like only ice cream is 2. So if you can relate, this is set theory. So what do we do in questions like set theory? A lot of information is given, right? So it will be beneficial if we actually draw the Venn diagram. तो पहला step होगा क्या? Venn diagram बनाना चाहिए. How many set Venn diagram is this about? 3 set, right? Pizza, burger, ice cream, 3 चीजें. So let's draw a Venn diagram. तो ये Venn diagram बना हुआ है. So let's say this one is the pizza, this one green one is burger, and this one is ice cream. And we have 240 people within this rectangulars, as in the boundary, right? Now, what is the first region from where we should actually begin? We should always try to start from the centermost. Do we know how many people are here at the center? So it says 70 customers either like all 3 food items or none of the 3 items. So ये दोनों कुछ है, इनका sum 70 है. We will try to minimize the number of variables. Okay. So if we take this as x, the number of people outside will be 70 minus x, right? We are done with the fourth statement. And then now we will go one statement after another statement. जो भी fix है वहां से शुरू करेंगे. The ratio of the number of customers who like pizza to those who don't like pizza is 3:5. Well, either someone will like pizza or they will not like pizza. So can I say this 240 people, they have to be divided in the ratio 3:5. 8 equal parts में divide करना है. So each part is 30. So this is 3 into 30, 90, and this is 150. So can we say 90 people like pizza and बाकी लोग, everything outside the red circle is 150? Not pizza wala region. It's not exactly one region, it's combination of regions. Everything outside red circle is not pizza because within the red circle it's pizza, right? Okay. The number of customers who like at least 2 food items is 120. इन चारों का sum 120 है. We don't know what those are. So इसको ऐसे ही छोड़ते हैं अभी. ठीक है? 40 customers like ice cream and exactly one other food item. So ice cream and exactly one other food item means sum of these two is 40. So if I take this as y, this is going to be 40 minus y. Ice cream and exactly one other food item, right? So ये तो यही region है, exactly 2 with ice cream. Now let's go back to the second statement. The number of customers who like at least 2 food items is 120. So can I say sum of these 4 regions is 120? अभी इनको add करोगे ना, y and 40 minus y, if you add them, y plus 40 minus y, that will be 40. Already given a third statement. If that is 40, that means the sum of the remaining 2 regions should be 80 because 40 plus 80 is 120. तो इधर पे हमारे पास remaining 80 minus x आता है. Right? Agreed? Okay. Next, the ratio of the number of customers who like only burger to those who like only ice cream is 2:3. So if I take this as 2z and the customers who like only ice cream as 3z, so this is what we will have. Now the thing is, there are 3 variables x, y and z. How do we go ahead and solve this? So पहला step तो ये है भाई कि sum of all these outside values outside the red circle is 150, and secondly, the sum of all these values within each of the regions is 240. दोनों actually same चीज है, because we already know this is 90, right? If this is 90, so this is supposed to be 10 minus y, है ना? So पहला इक्वेशन लिखते हैं, ये बाहर वाले regions. I'm talking about this, this, this and this. Sum of these four regions is 150, no? ठीक है. So 70 plus 40 is 110. 3z plus 2z is 5z. Minus y minus x. And this is given as 150, right? Not pizza. So this will give us 5z minus y minus x is equal to 40. ये आता है हमारे पास. 3 variables, 1 equation only, we won't be able to solve. Now there is an unsaid rule in set theory questions. The value at every region should be a whole number. So what is the minimum value of x that we can put? Can I take x is equal to 0? Will that be any issue? नहीं. x को 0 बिल्कुल ले सकते हो आप. Can I take x is equal to 1? बिल्कुल. Can I take x is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5? ऐसे चलेगा? बिल्कुल चलेगा. So what is the maximum value of x that I can put? So if you look at these two expressions on x, you will realize that the maximum value of x could be 70 only. यही जा सकते हैं. You can't go beyond this. Now, what about y? Looking at the values of y, you will realize that y can start with 0. It won't be an issue, but y ka maximum value could be only 10, because if y is more than 10, only p wala region will become 0. So it will become negative, not 0. 10 पे तो 0 है, 10 से above पे वो negative हो जाएगा. Allowed नहीं होता. What about z? Can we say z can be any value which is greater than 0? 1, 2, 3, 4, कुछ भी allowed है. Okay, so these are the 3 variables and these are the limiting conditions on them. अब क्या है? If you look at the equation that we have got, 5z तो 5 के table में है. And 40 is also in the table of 5. So can we say y plus x should also be in the table of 5? Matlab, if I rewrite this as 5z is equal to 40 plus y plus x, उधर जाके plus होगा. Or from here, if we write z is equal to 40 by 5, that is 8 plus y plus z by 5. So can we say कि y, sorry, not z, x. Can we say y and x का जो sum होगा, x and y का sum, it should be a multiple of 5? नहीं तो z तो fraction हो जाएगा ना, fraction तो allowed नहीं है. So for that to happen, if x is 0, y is 5 or 10. If x is 1, y is 4 or 9. यही कर सकते हैं हम, है ना? Or if y is equal to 0, x can take 5, 10, x can take 0, 5, 10, 15, up to 70. So there are going to be a lot of different values that we can have. Okay. तो यहां पर रुकना पड़ेगा. We can't proceed further. Do we have anything else? 3 customers who like only burger, who like only ice cream, और कुछ नहीं हमारे पास. So this is the range. Okay, they start. I mean, in this, instead of y we had chosen x, right? तो जहां जहां y दिख रहा है उधर x लिख देते हैं, और जहां जहां x दिख रहा है वहां मैं y लिख देता हूं. Same thing, and wherever is k, that is z. The order of pizza, burger and ice cream is anti-clockwise here. I have taken clockwise. So instead of x, we should be writing y. Instead of y, we should be writing x. And k की जगह z ले लेते हैं. This is z. This is y. This is x. And x का range ये है, y का range ये. Right? This is what we have. अब करते हैं. अब ये टेबल की जरूरत नहीं है. We understood, no? how x and y are going to be related, that should be in the table of 5. What can be the maximum possible number of customers who like ice cream? तो आइसक्रीम लाइक करने वाले मैक्सिमम कितने हो सकते हैं? So we are going to add all these, right? So if we are going to add all these, so we will have 3k plus 40 plus y. This is what the value of ice cream is going to be. Since we want to maximize this, तो इसका मैक्सिमम के लिए y की वैल्यू आप कितना लेके जा सकते हो? 70 तक, राइट? y का मैक्सिमम वैल्यू 70 तक. If y is the maximum 70, what is the other value of, what is the value of k that we can put? तो इसको देखो सिंप्लीफाई करोगे ना, you will get 3k plus 110. इसमें से कौन सा नंबर 110 प्लस टेबल ऑफ 3 होगा? For example, 164 can be written as 110 plus 54. 182 can be written as 110 plus 72, 110 plus 66, and 110 plus 84. So they all are in the table of 3k. Okay. Now, x से independent है ना? The sum is independent of x. ये I की जो value है, this is independent. So when we have chosen y is equal to 70, so let's put it over here, right? Now, if I want k to be largest, so that 3k is largest, so can I say 5k is equal to 40 plus x plus y, where I just took y as 70. x का maximum value कितना ले सकते हैं हम ताकि k बड़ा से बड़ा हो जाए? So can I take k is equal to 10, right? Such that this sum is going to be 80 plus 40, 120. So 5k is 120, so k is going to be 24. If k is going to be 24, that's the largest value of k we can have. तो 3k कितना हो सकता है? 72. So 72 plus 110, which is 182, is the maximum possible number of customers who like ice cream. Let me know if you have any doubt in this. किसी को कुछ पूछना है? Go ahead and ask. $182? No doubt? ठीक है. So 182. Next, which food item do the customers like the most? Which region is going to be the largest? So 10 minus x is going to be largest, 80 minus y is going to be the largest. So there are 8 regions, right, which will be very difficult. So उससे better है कि option से चल लेते हैं. Can ice cream be the largest? We just saw this is 182. Can burger be the largest? So burger find out करना पड़ेगा. So for burger, this is going to be 2k plus 80 plus 40 minus x. This is the overall value of burger. इनका चारों का sum. 80 minus y plus y is 80 and 40 minus x. Now if I want this to be largest, k की value 24 आई थी ना अभी in the last question. That's the largest value of k we can have. Right? So वही करते हैं. So this one will become 48 plus 80 plus 40 minus, if I want to keep this as largest or maximum possible, x को कम से कम रखेंगे ताकि कम से कम minus हो. So what is the smallest value of x we can have? Smallest value of x we can have is 0, right? So this is going to be definitely less than 182 because this is 80 plus 80 is 160. 160 के आसपास है, 160 170 है. So this can't be the largest. So burger तो नहीं हो सकता. Ice cream or burger? So if I talk about ice cream or burger, so it means I am supposed to add all the 9 regions. in, sorry, 9 regions, nahi, all these 6 regions, 2k, 3k, 80 minus y, x, y, 40 minus x. इनको ऐड करते हैं. 2k plus 3k is going to be 5k. 120 तो इधर ही हो गया ना, because k is 24. Okay. 80 minus y plus y is 80. X plus 40 minus x is 40. And if you remember, we already knew that there are 120 people who like at least 2 of the food items. So 120 तो पहले से पता था. So this is 120, this is another 120, so total of 240. So this is so far the largest. Pizza we already know is 90, simple 90. ये actually smallest possible. Smallest possible क्या है? Maximum में सबसे छोटा ये. So pizza भी नहीं हो सकता. So we are definitely going to have ice cream or burger, right? When we find the value of k, we put x plus 10, then how we take k is equal to 24 and x is equal to 0. Okay, I will explain. Satyanshu, first of all, 5k वाली equation का phrase 5k. ये वाला equation याद है, Satyanshu? So what they see, what I have chosen as the variables in the given, there is placed figures and tables and graphs in the PPT, right, in the presentation. So the variables that I have chosen are x, y and z. For x की जगह पे उन्होंने y लिया हुआ है, y की जगह x लिया, नाम चेंज है, and z की जगह k लिखा है. ये वाला इक्वेशन ही is written over here. This one. 5k minus x plus y is equal to 40. Or from here can we write 5k is equal to 40 plus x plus y. I'm writing the same thing that I wrote before. From here can I say k is equal to 8 plus x plus y whole divided by 5. मतलब x and y का sum 5k table में होना चाहिए. 0, 5, 10, 15. Out of those, how much is x, how much is y? I don't know. I don't care. मेरे को 10, 15, 5, 0 यही चाहिए इनका sum. Is it fine? ये ठीक है? Okay. Next, psi. We got k is equal to 24 when we took x is equal to 10. So, psi, you're talking about this one. Psi, the question was what could be the maximum possible number of customers who like ice cream? So, I'm going to ignore maximum first of all. I'm going to look into number of customers who like ice cream. So, can I say number of customers who like ice cream will be all the values in this circle? Add, because 40 minus x, y, x, 3k. If I add, this is what I will get. Now I will read maximum word. If I need to maximize this, k भी बड़ा होना चाहिए, जितना बड़ा कर सके. Our choice, how we are going to do it. And y should also be maximum. If you look at the range of y that is known, so y to maximum 70 हो सकता है. So y को 70. What would be the value of k? Now for the value of k, we will look here. और इधर से can we say कि if k has to be maximized, then y and x, they should also be large. 40 plus big number plus big number. When you divide that by 5, that will be the biggest possible number with the restrictions we have. So x का largest भी 10 ही लेंगे. Because if I take x as 0, sum decreases, that means the value of k will decrease. If the value of k decreases, so the value of 3k will also decrease. But our question is, maximize करना है तो 3k क्यों भी बढ़ाओ? 3k will only increase because of k. Because 3 is already there. 3 को तो change नहीं कर सकते. I hope now this part is clear. I did not take k is equal to 10 in the next question. I don't have to because this is a completely different question, Sai. It says which food item do the customers like the most? So if I say pizza is the product that customers like the most, ice cream का भी अभी solve किया ना 182. For burger, if I want this to be largest, So the expression is this. This option itself is a completely new question. Forget about ice cream, burger, pizza. If I ask you, what is the maximum number of people who can like burger? Maximum number of people who can like burger. Can I say I have to solve this question in the very same way I solved for ice cream? So पहले burger के लिए I will have to take this circle and add everything, which is 2k plus 80 plus 40 minus y plus y minus x. So this is what I will get. Now, this needs to be maximum. This entire expression. This will be maximum when k is large and x is small. Don't look at ice cream option. For every option, I will have to solve it as if it's a new question in itself. Isn't it? Then only I will say no कि ये maximum इतना जा सकता है, दूसरा maximum इतना जा सकता है. This is so very obvious because if you are maximizing one thing, it's on certain conditions. When you're maximizing other thing, it's on certain different number of conditions. Same condition, but they won't get maximized because nothing is concrete here. We don't know the value of x, we don't know the value of y, we don't know the value of k. Got it now? Got it, Sneha? Same query you had? Treat this question as maximum how many customers can like burger. Solve karo. Can I say language is same? Maximum number of customers who like ice cream wala. Ice cream की जगह burger कर देते हैं. तो the expression you will get, the way ice cream के expression को maximize करा, वैसे burger के expression को maximize करेंगे अपन. Don't want to keep value of x. नहीं स्नेहा, every question is new. तो स्नेहा एक चीज ऐसे देखो आप. X is greater than equal to 0, less than equal to 100. Suppose this is another question. Forget about this set theory. First question is maximum value of x. Second question is minimum value of x. पहले वाले का आंसर I know you will say 100. Second वाले का आंसर you will say 0. I hope there is no doubt in this. पर ये तो नहीं करोगे ना कि when minimum value of x is asked, since x is already taken as 100 in the previous question, how can we take it as 0? Because x का तो कुछ पता नहीं है. ये तो कुछ भी ले लेगा. Anything from 0 to 100 it can take a value. So when I'm solving second question, I will take x ka smallest value. When I'm solving the first question, I will take x ka largest value because that's what they want. Question में वही पूछ रहे हैं, हम वही provide करेंगे. X can never be fixed, no? Because it is on a range. Got it now, Sneha? Okay. So ice cream or burger is obviously the largest. This is 240, the largest. Next is, what is the maximum possible number of customers who like both pizza and ice cream only? See, a new question. So we will have a new expression. उस expression में k, x, y कौन-कौन आता है? Depending upon that, we will maximize it. If something is added, we will maximize it. If something is subtracted, we will try to minimize it. Because कुछ number होगा, उसमें से कुछ minus हो रहा है. This minus thing can be anything. So if I want the overall value to be largest possible, I'll make sure that I don't subtract something and make it lesser. But if I'm adding something, तो जितना बड़ा करना है उतना बड़ा add करो. So who like both pizza and ice cream only? Pizza and ice cream only. Pizza and ice cream only. Can we say we are talking about x? Sorry. Can we say we are talking about x? This part is called pizza and ice cream only. So question is, what is the maximum possible number of people who can like this? यानी कि x का largest value क्या हो सकता है? From here. What could be the largest value of x from here? 10. I hope there is no doubt in this. Right? Ice cream and pizza only. Okay, I'm looking at your answers. किसी को कोई डाउट है? नहीं है ना? ठीक है. So the largest value that x can take is 10. So that's all from us for today. So today we looked into a 3-set Venn diagram ka question. We looked into 2 LR sets that had possibilities. Out of those 2 sets, one was a definite one and the second one still had cases, right? So there is always a bit of hesitation when you try to solve such sets, right? आपको लगता है कि अब क्या करें? Should we start from here? Should we start from there? If you want to solve it, you will have to start at some place, right? So straight away, जिधर से भी आपको लगता है कोने से एक start from one of the ends and put in the values and then check. It's very easy for me to actually do it because I have a pen and an eraser where I can do it quickly. But when you guys are solving in the exam on the rough sheet, you will have to redraw the table. So I completely understand those are not the easiest ones because they will be time consuming, right? पर ओखल में सिर दिया तो मुसल से क्या डरना? एग्जाम देना है, you have to score well, you will have to solve questions, right? So if anyone who is watching and is preparing or is targeting CAT 2023, you can join our comprehensive program. There are more than 300 engaging videos and you will be given a tablet for this. Live classroom program sessions will happen, which is going to be around 150. More than 70 mock tests are given to you, which covers all the MBA exams that are conducted in India. You will be given practice tests that will be made up of around 10,000 questions. You will be given recorded lectures. All the lectures that happen, those are recorded and are viewable until the end of the season. You will be given books for VRC, QA and DILR, and you will be helped with your GDPI and VAT preparation. You will be given 12 recorded and 3 live sessions to help you understand what how to build your resume, what is WAT, what is AWT, what is group exercises, how should you prepare for your personal interviews and all of that. You will be given study notes, formulae books, previous year questions. Everything will be there in your online account so that you don't have to search anywhere. For the upcoming sessions, please mark your calendar on 15 December, that is tomorrow. Last 6 months GK will happen at 7 p.m. So this is very, very important when it comes to IIFT, right? So last 6 months का GK एक short में है. So October, November, December ये वाला part होगा. This series name is last 6 months because the 3 months before that was taken in part 1. So tomorrow is part 2. It will be taken by Mr. Salik at 7 p.m. And the day after tomorrow, Friday, Acing DI part 1 will be taken by Mr. Saral. It will be again happen at 7 p.m. So these are the sessions which are upcoming ones for the next 2 days. Don't forget also to join us on 18 December at 2:30 p.m. for IIFT 2023 First Impression and Analysis. and the analysis will happen along with the top faculties. We are going to discuss the questions, we are going to discuss the level of the questions that have come, what should be the cutoff, how was this year's paper different from previous years, and so on. And if you're watching, please make sure that you like and subscribe the channel if you haven't yet. You can also follow us on Facebook. BYJU'S Exam Prep MBA is the name of the Facebook channel. You can join our Telegram channel, which is BYJU'S MBA Doubts. If you have any queries, you can go ahead and ask there. You can download our app in case you haven't downloaded them on Google Play. हाँ सत्यांशु होंगे. Srikala, how can you write pizza 10 minus x and pizza 80 minus y is there? Srikala, I think you joined little late. You are saying, how can you write pizza 10 minus x? Okay. Where did I write pizza 10 minus x? Did I write pizza 10 minus x anywhere? I don't see Srikala anywhere which is 10 minus x that I have written. Are you talking about this part which was already given? So 10 minus x ही होगा ना? Srikala, look at this. Look at this particular circle. What is the value of this circle? 90. 80 minus y plus y plus x plus I don't know. This is equal to 90. Y and y cancels out. 80 goes to the other side. X goes to the other side. Can I say that I don't know becomes 10 minus x? So it should be 10 minus x. Why should this be 80 minus x? 80 minus y is only this part, no? It's not the entire part. 80 minus y केवल वो छोटा सा part है. Wherever the numbers or the expressions, variables are written, they are written very carefully in some region. The value of that region only is written, not the entire thing. Entire thing तो बाहर लिखते हैं. That's how you solve set theory questions, right? So in case you are targeting this year CAT as in 2023, so we will be doing this CAT 2023 में set theory, and we'll start from basics, everything, and up to advanced. I hope I cleared your doubt. ठीक है, चलो, thank you everyone. Thanks for joining. I'll see you guys again. Take care. Bye bye.